This is it, people. This is the final impressions video of Final Fantasy XIV. Well, at least for now. There's still patches and other expanded story content that they'll probably release for the game, but for now, this is it. We did it! The main scenario quest is complete. I'll create a video about my overall feelings of Endwalker, but for now, we'll just have to settle the impressions of my immediate thoughts. Now, last we left off, I could have sworn I was close to finishing Endwalker. We now know who the real enemy was, even though I think her motives and how she's suddenly more powerful than God was stupid, but there she is, our ultimate enemy in all her anime waifu glory. Hey, I don't judge, I just ask that you clean up after all the loose feathers. I thought it was in for like another good 4-hour session and then we were done. Oh, how naive I was. 12 hours later, I was live for 12 hours getting this game done. The game threw a couple last minute curveballs by introducing a couple of new zones and things to do, so guess what? It needed to do a lot more exposition dumps to catch us up on all the new stuff. If you haven't picked up what I'm saying yet, then let me say it like this. The ending run, it wasn't perfect. I felt it could have been better. That's not to say the game didn't have its moments. The true final battle for this game, which I'll upload later, was hella fun. Probably the best I've had yet in my journeys in Eorzea. However, the final zone was rough. I was trying my best to care, I really was. You go to the edge of the known universe, to the world that Medion has created for herself. Cool, I guess. But then it's populated with spirits of some of the races that she came across that went extinct. My first question was, why? Why are these even there? That's just dumb. She wants to kill everything, so why even keep these spirits around? As you race to get to her before all life is destroyed, you have to meet up with each of these races and basically tell them that the reason for why they destroyed their own civilizations was dumb. As I talked to the first race, I asked myself, will this be relevant to anything? My ultimate answer was no, because they're dead. So who cares about them? So I skipped all their dialogue, and guess what? I was right. Once you actually catch up to Meteion, those races aren't even acknowledged anymore. It was like, what's even the point for adding them to the zone? But I have to say, I did get some good screenshots because even though the people there were boring, the visuals were A+. We did get a new dungeon, the Dead Ends, and a new trial, the Final Day. Square was not pulling any punches with these places. They are a lot of fun, and they will kick your rear on your first playthrough. Even some of the seasoned raiders that I know were being killed by some of the mechanics in this place. That's a good thing though. It's nice to see a little difficulty every once in a while. Everything usually devolves down to the tank just grabbing as much as they can handle, burn it down, repeat. I'm not saying that these new places are impossible, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that you'll get hit by a couple things at least on your first playthrough. These saved Endwalker's ending run for me. Well, these and the ultimate ending did as well. They're all really good and really well thought out. Props to you, Square. Honestly, they're worth the price of admission alone. Endwalker has had its ups and its downs. A lot more downs than I would have liked, but I think it's a worthy successor to Shadowbringers. They did a good job of wrapping up almost a decade's worth of stories and leaving enough breadcrumbs to set up what's to come next. Now, there's no clear direction on where they will go. I mean, they talk about there's the possibility of the 14 different worlds, and then, there's time travel in play now, so my head's just ready to explode thinking about all the different possibilities. Based on what we got with Endwalker, they could really just pull anything out that they want, and it will probably look like it was all part of the plan from the get-go. I'm going to need some time to get my thoughts properly together for my ultimate conclusion of my time in Endwalker, so click the follow button to check out that video when it drops. For now, I'm going to call it here. If you want to follow me live, you can always check out my Twitch by going to twitch.tv/QuantumSX. My name is Quantum, and I'll see you next time.